Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a spread for the girl group Dreamcatcher's new music video and title track, Deja Vu. For those of you who don't know, Dreamcatcher is one of my favorite groups. They are definitely my favorite girl group. I love them a lot. I was really drawn to them because of their rock sound, because I really like that kind of music. So yeah. I've been totally obsessed with this music video. I love that it's sort of like a high fantasy concept. As you can tell, I really love the scenes where Minji is pointing the sword at Yuyeon. So yeah, I definitely had to use those. I decided that I wanted to Photoshop a frame around the one scene of Minji pointing the sword at her, and then use cutouts of the other scene. And that was the only main design element that I really had in mind. There you go now. Cool. Yeah, that's my life. So anyways, the main design element I was going for was this still in the picture frame and the deja vu part where, it's a different time, or I don't know. I don't really know if it's supposed to be it's happened before and they've forgotten it and now it's happening again, or if it's happening more than once. It's not even that they forgot it, or if it's they're reincarnated into different people. I don't really know, but that's something that I really enjoy about it, because you could really interpret it however you want to, and it's just a really cool video. I really strongly recommend it. Go stream it. It's amazing. So also, as I'm sure you're all really shocked, I wanted to do a Dutch door spread. I wasn't sure that I really needed the Dutch door part to be on 2 pages though. So I actually only made it Dutch door, air quotes, on one side. You'll see what I mean when I start cutting the page. But I thought that that was more fitting for this particular thing, because I didn't want to have too much space to fill, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what I was going for. So I wanted to do something a little bit different for the highlights on my lettering. I wanted it to sort of reflect the theme of the page and the video. So I wanted it to be more regal looking. So I went with diamonds instead of circles. Diamonds seem more fancy to me than circles. I don't know if I love it, but I think it's okay. I feel like it almost makes it look like a clown thing because of the red, and I don't know. Anyways, I think it looks fine. Going back, I maybe would have just done circles though. So I decided that on the left side, which is not where the page opens into a Dutch door spread, it's just flat on that side. And I decided that I didn't really want there to be too many pictures on the left side, since there are going to be a lot of pictures on the right side and underneath the Dutch door part. So I wanted to do some kind of other design elements that would look cool and fill up space. So I originally thought about printing this, but I thought that was kind of a cop-out. So I just did this block of color, and I just wrote Deja Vu over and over and over again. And I just thought that it would look cool, and also it kind of makes sense because, deja vu is when you keep feeling like you've done this before. So it's something is happening again. So I just wrote it over and over and over again. And it took forever, and my wrist was kind of hating me by the end of it, but I do like how it turned out. And then I wanted to incorporate that pink color into my lettering so that it all went together. So I did a pink outline. And I got the pink color from the pink in Minji's dress on the scene that's in the picture frame. Here you can catch a little peek of my Pentagon Prism concert spread if you haven't seen that yet. So normally when I'm doing a Dutch door spread, I actually cut out the Dutch door part first. I usually have like some kind of shape in mind, so I go ahead and cut it before I start putting things on it. But this time I wanted it to open like perfectly on where the lettering and the frame was. So instead, this time I actually pasted it on first and then cut out around the frame. And it turned out pretty much exactly how I pictured that part of the spread to be. So I was very happy with it. I might have to try something like that again because I really like it a lot. So like I said at the beginning of this video, the only design element that I actually had like pre-planned was the cutouts of Minji and Yuyeon and the picture frame in the middle. So like nothing else I really had planned. I just had those that I knew I wanted to do those, and everything else I was just gonna kind of wing it. So I just printed off a bunch of these pictures, and my original thought was that I would cut them kind of not jagged but like at weird angles, and they would almost look like shattered glass pieces. I don't know why that came to me, but I just thought that might look cool. But I had way too many pictures and I printed them too big because again, I didn't have a plan for them originally. So I decided to actually just do a collage. I just did a collage for my Pentagon Prism tour spread, and I've said I do like to do collages. I'm not sure that it was the best way to go with this spread. I'm not in love with that part of it, but I think it still turned out okay. And there were so many screen caps that I wanted to use. So collages gave me an opportunity to use a lot of pictures. And since it was a Dutch door spread, I still had room to write about the song and the video as well, which is important to me because this is essentially a journal. Like it's sort of almost like a scrapbook, but it's also a journal. So I actually want to journal about things. So that's why I typically do a lot of Dutch door spreads. Also, you may have noticed that this collage is a little bit different. I actually did it on a piece of paper first, and that's because I wanted to do the torn aspect on the side. So I know that this one makes the page super thick, but I actually did the collage on a separate piece of paper and then tore it down the side so that the edges would be like perfectly torn, and then I glued it into my journal, which I think makes it a little bit cooler. I'm still not in love with the collage on that side, but I think that it goes okay with the overall spread at the end. And then I'm just writing deja vu over and over again in spots to fill up some more space. And then I'm just writing about the song and why I love it and why I'm really obsessed with this video, which I've already talked about a little bit. But yeah, this is amazing. Dreamcatcher never ever disappoints me, especially with their title tracks and their music videos. I just love their concept. It's like a dark nightmare concept, and I just love it a lot. We're also trying to get Dreamcatcher their first win, which would be really cool with this song. So if you like the song or you think that they seem cool or you just want to help them out, please stream Deja Vu on Spotify, on YouTube. Purchase the song if you really like it, and vote for them anywhere that you can. I know that the girls and Insomnius would really appreciate that, so thank you in advance. So here's the final spread. I'm pretty happy with it. The middle part with the frame that I photoshopped on and stuff is exactly how I pictured it, so I'm really happy with how that came out. I do think that with the collage it's a little bit busy, but it's kind of fitting for the video, so I'm happy. I like it a lot. If you like this video, please make sure to like, comment, share, and especially subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Stay on Dreamcatcher.